Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's talk about classification and distribution of living things. We are from English Education 2018, Class B, State University of Surabaya. This is our agenda. First, we will talk about diversity of living things. The second is dichotomy, and the last one is distribution of living things biomes. In history of classification, Aristotle has developed a system that groups living things into two major groups, Terra Plante and Animalia. Next, Linnaeus has developed a classification system that groups living things by choosing physical features that appear to be the basis of classification in the kinship of organisms. In a classification system, organisms are grouped in a series of categories called taxa or species. Group of species that have common characteristics and are closely related are at the level of the genus taxa. The next graded level is the family. The other taxa categories at the graded level in the second are the order, class, phylum, kingdom, and domain. In this classification, taxonomists have used microscopes to identify kinship between organisms. For example, biochemical studies show us that horseshoe crab is also classified in arthropod. There are 3 kingdom classification and 5 kingdom classification. In the 1860s, the German investigator Ernst Haeckel proposed a 3 kingdom system of classification. Haeckel's 3 kingdoms were Animalia, Plante, and Protista, while the 5 kingdom classification proposed by Robert Whittaker, there are Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Animalia, and Kingdom Plante. Using them as classification system, Linnaeus used two words named to identify species. The first word tells the genus of the organism, and the second word or the science name are known as binomial. This naming system also called as nomenclature. The next topic is dichotomy key. Dichotomy key is the simple determination key which lists external traits, description, and information related to organism. Dichotomy key is arranged using opposite taxonomic characteristics. Each step contains two alternative or two opposite features, so it is called dichotomy key. Dichotomy key was introduced by Carlos Linnaeus to classify the organism.
The next topic that we gonna explain is biome. Biome is briefly as a large ecosystem that have unique flora and fauna, or regions that have the same geographical or climatic characteristic, such as communities of plants, animals, organisms, soil, bacteria, and etc. Biome is formed due to differences in geographical and astronomical location. This difference then produce an unlimited numbers of types of biomes on Earth. However, there are 6 biomes whose characteristics are obtained from regions with high average temperatures or tropics to regions with low average temperatures or Arctic. The first biome is tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforest is the biomes that found in the western part of Earth, like in Indonesia and in Brasilia. This biome has high rainfall every year. The soil is fertile and there are many flora and fauna. The second biome is medium climate fall forest. Medium climate fall forest is the biome with medium climate which spreads over North America and eastern United States. This biome is overgrown by hard plants whose leaves fall in autumn. The third biome is taiga. Taiga spreads in northern Canada. Taiga or boreal forest is a biome characterized by coniferous forest consisting mostly of pines, spruce, and fir. The fourth biome is tundra. Tundra spreads in Arctic and in the Greenland circles. In these biomes, plants only have a short growth period due to very low temperatures and rainfall. That is why the amount of plant in this biome is limited. The fifth biome is meadow. Meadow is a biome with sufficient rainfall so as to encourage optimal grass growth. Nowadays, these biomes change into cerealia fields. And the sixth biome is desert. Desert is a biome that has very low or even zero rainfall every year. Because of the drought, this biome is only overgrown by cactus and annual plants that only grow after long periods of heavy rain. This biome spreads on the Middle East and in the Africa.